Here we have the workflow for receiving stories through Nearby. We're also showing a new setup of the navigation drawer. Here under all feeds, we've added a collapse and expand. So here if we expand, you can see all of the individual feeds that you're subscribed to, or collapse it back to have easier navigation through the main sections. We've also added the Shared With Me folder here with the same icon that Google uses for Shared With Me on Google Drive. And that is where every story that you do receive will be saved. So here to start receiving, we'll tap on Nearby to become visible. Looks like someone sent a story. You can either accept or ignore from here. If you ignore it, it will take you back to this state, just letting you know what your device name is and what other people will see you as. So now if they send it to you again, you can accept it. And here you will see an illustration of the number of stories that are being shared with you, the progress of the save, the progress of the interaction, and the ability to cancel by tapping on the X. So you take it back there, and let's third time's the charm. They're going to share it with you again. You accept, and you let it go all the way this time, and then it will prompt you that the story is saved to Shared With Me. And here you can either open the story or start over and go back to Nearby and wait for something else to be shared with you. If someone were to send multiple stories, it would be essentially the same workflow, but you would see multiple stories on this screen. You'd see the number of stories that are being shared with you in the text and in the illustration. And they will all also be saved to Shared With Me. And the last option would be that someone shares their RSS feed with you. So they would essentially be sending the link to their feeds to you. But to make that less complicated, you would get a list like this, where you would see all of the feeds that they have, and you can select which ones you want to subscribe to. And then once you tap subscribe, they will show up in your feed now, up here in all feeds.